Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome to Eco. Jonathan is here, thank you for claiming first, and we're gonna be wearing the shark hat, and I heard the sound alert, so that means that's working again today. Thursday was just a weird internet day, I guess. There we go. Yes, you fixed it? Okay, good. I'm glad you fixed the internet. Alright, so the plan tonight is going to be to try and get this downtown rebuild finished. And then we can try and figure something else out to do. The biggest challenge, I suppose, in this downtown rebuild is going to be, of course, moving all of the blast furnaces up to a building along the road, I think. And then once we get that done, we'll have to build our lab as well, which I have a plan for. And then after that, probably our, I don't know what we're going to call it, like our area for where we're going to move our demonstrative parts of the tiles that we built, or the blocks we built, if we want to keep those. I may not even bother keeping that, though, because if we have rebuilt everything, then we don't really need those. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, because we could do, but we also could not do. All right, but either way, let's switch into the game and take a look here. So the town hasn't changed any since the end of the last stream. I've been focusing all my work underground. And oh, what work it was. So I now have, what is that, 8 stockpiles here? No, 10 stockpiles here. Yeah, 10. Hold on, sneeze. 10 large lumber stockpiles, and I had to put a few down here in the middle, which are only going to be temporary until we can get rid of some of the stuff we've got. At least I hope they're only going to be temporary. Did I build all this myself? I did. I am playing completely solo. Hey, and also, hey, Plus Mama Docs, good to see you. So, I'm working on this section here. This needs to go out to that corner, and then I'm just going to go all the way out to, probably, well, it's going to go out to here, which is right at the edge of the mine, and then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to handle connecting it to the mine staircase. But if you mute it, does it mean it's a dad sneeze? It is so much work. I don't know. We've been working on, I'm probably 300 and something hours into it. 100 and something of those are on camera. But the rest of it is stuff, just doing stuff off camera. Bunch of work. A bunch of work. So I need to make some more hewn logs for this, though. Some of the regular hewn logs. I don't think we have any left. But I was going to wait, because actually we have these, don't we? Yes, that's what I was waiting for. So we need to move this building, which is going to go into there. But we need to put another wall on that yet. And that wall is going to be made of brick, because this next building here is going to be brick. So I did make a few bricks. And I had a few around. So we have 125, which might just make it. We'll see. While he can take his time to destroy the meteor, yeah. Yeah, I mean, with the play time that we've had so far, we are up to day 17, I think, and we still have quite a bit to do, but we could stop at any time. Also, so it's kind of a both situation. Like I could easily keep going, but I could also you know, stop and do something else anytime. But it is a lot of work, especially when you're doing it solo. I completely agree. Now let's do floor fill here. And we're just going to put part of this floor in now, and then we'll put the rest of the floor in after we take down that building. Which is yet to come. Okay, so, and then we need to put this wall in, which was the point of all of that, but I wanted to seal the floor in there first. We want pillars, so we're going to do pillars out of the cubes. This will come down to... I need a wall shape, though. Those will come down here. Get out of here, Buffalo. And there. And then we want walls. To there, I guess. There. Yeah, I haven't played all the way through this since, like, version 8, I think. So it's, it's some serious work to do now. It used to not be quite as difficult back in the 0.7, 0.8 days, but they've added a lot of difficulty here since then. So it's a lot more complicated than it used to be. And you need to go back in there so that I can take this out. Nope, I should have taken these two out. Well, maybe. That's fine, though. You go in there, and then these can go someplace. I did put all of my wood stuffs in a singular stockpile here. All the logs, all the composite, all the hewn, and all of the lumber. So we have lots and lots and lots of stuff there. And then, let's see, this here. And then we might as well finish this building while we're here, too. This is going to be these blocks again, because it's a floor here. And that'll do for now, I guess. Ooh, hiccups. Alright. But yeah, not leaving the server running and also tweaking my settings means that I can have a lot of extra time that you don't necessarily get to have when you're playing in a group setting. Except that I need those in my hand, Wally. There we go. What happened to all my blocks? That's what happened to all my blocks. Nope. And then this comes over. And same. Then we can do a roof line. There. And there. And then we need these. I think 2 of them at a time, except that I need to do this fill type. Yeah, 2 at a time. We can get rid of these blocks, because anything I don't use, any of these I don't use for this building, they can go into the wood chipper, well, or the stone chipper, as the case may be, and be used for making something else. And we have a few. Not a ridiculous amount, but quite a few. And I think those need to go right there. And we'll deal with those a little bit later, but yeah. And then I also want to pick back up the last of these bricks. I can take that with me. And I can just put the rest of these bricks here. Cube again. Actually, I'm just going to go this. There. And then until I run out, which is going to be right there. We have more, because we have that whole building of brick that we can tear down in just a little bit. But the important part was we completed this room, which is counting as outdoor because I need doors. I'm going to use just hewn log doors for this. I don't really care that much for the stone doors. The mortar stone doors, that is. So I'm going to use hewn log doors, and I have here a couple of those. And I have more of them on all these buildings, by the way, but we can use these 2 here. There and there. And then I also need to put this sign up there. We're doing it on the right side. Yeah, the right side. There. And then these 2 guys can go into that building, actually. Or into building that building. Let's throw them in the truck for now, though. So these tables and things can all get moved. Not much in there, at least. Calzamar, welcome in. Thought I had another chest. Here we are. And I think I'm just going to kind of do it the same way, except I'm going to put the chest to the front. And we'll call this basic engineering. And then these tables can come with me. Oh, I can't do that one yet. That needs to get this finished, which means more crushed rock that I didn't make. I thought I made enough, but I guess I didn't. Okay. How much do I think I need here? Not that. This. 5 and 1. All right, I guess I got to make 10 then. Maybe I could just make 5. Does it really matter that much? Probably not. Do 5, because I think that'll be enough, actually. Because we'll get some from crushing the roads. I must have just miscounted or mistyped or something. Let's see. Yep, that'll be perfect, actually. Perfect. Actually, it'd be a little too much, but that's closer to the perfect than not. We're going to go with that idea. And that's done. And come with. What about you? Can I pick all this stuff up? No. The other basic engineering box. Look. Down there at the bottom. All of these things can just move there. You and you. Okay. And they can go in here. Let's do the carpenter table first. Yeah, there, and then the Wainwright table back here. Kind of the same layout, except for I swapped a couple tables around. Okay, so this goes in there. And storage is... Nope, nope, nope. We'll sort that out later. I'll probably do it off camera like I have been doing. I've done a lot of them off camera. Unless we need it. You're great at multitasking. I can waste time, be unproductive, and procrastinate all at once. Mm-hmm. So I'll sort through those as we can. So then I can tear this building down. And then that'll be what we use to build the new smelting building here. So let's just put all this stuff in the truck. And you and... Nope, I don't have one of those. Okay, good. I only did the front piece. I'm actually going to leave, I think, the existing roof where it is and not build the second story yet. So that I don't have to remove those stockpiles that are up there, because right now I have so much crap in the basement that I need those stockpiles on the roof for crafting. So at some point in the near future, we'll get rid of some of that crap that's in the basement. It's just I have been doing, but I've just been repeatedly and continuously adding to it as I've done the work that I've done. And with excavating down there. And so I haven't actually made any headway. Every time I excavate something, every time I remove something, I need to process that material, and I'm not processing the material any faster than I'm removing it. So I need more time and more effort there. Boss arrived at work in a brand new Lamborghini. I said, "Wow, that's an amazing car." He replied, "If you work hard, put your hours in, and strive for excellence, I'll get another one next year." Yep, about right. Oopsie. I fell. could take some of the roof blocks out, but I'm not going to bother at this point. I think we'll just leave them there, and we'll take them all down at the same time. And I fell again. Hey, come down here and join me. Thank you. Okay, and then this can go. Those were also hewn doors, so you can put one of those in the back of the next building next door. And I have no idea if what I have base for here is going to be enough for this new smelting building or not. I'm going to have to actually stage this out, see what it looks like, and then go from there. I just don't have, I don't have it planned out good enough yet for that. To do this, but drop these in the truck. Truck. Right there. And then we need more bricks, and now it's time to tear that building down, at least in parts, and rebuild it the way that I want it built. So there's a few things we need to do that. First of all, I need a place to get rid of this charcoal, and that might just be putting it in this cart that's in my pocket. Let's see. More of it. How much charcoal do I have in there that I've never used? Holy crap. Okay, we're almost done now. I had 100 in there that I never used. All right, well, that's how many I have in there. Lumber doors can go. Yep. Totally sane, totally logical. Goodbye. I shouldn't need any more metal for a little while, so we'll hope that I don't. We'll just do this. Storage. There. Enough room in inventory. Yeah, it's too heavy. Okay. And I need to make another one of those blast furnaces, by the way. Oh, let's see. Hewn doors. Lumber doors. I should try to use those. Actually, I shouldn't put them in here, because this is definitely stuff that I'm not going to want to carry around anymore. Or deal with much anymore. Let's put the lumber doors down here. In this. I might already have some. I don't. Okay. Lumber doors. The blast furnace is made in here, I think. Yeah. And it's going to need... I don't think I have another one made. I don't. So let's go ahead and queue one up. I'm going to need 6 screws, 4 bricks, and 4 iron pipes. The bricks I'll have in just a moment. The screws I need to make over here. And those we'll just make 40 crafts of, I guess. Yeah, why not? I need a stack of iron and some iron pipe. Some amount of iron pipe. Or iron pipe. The iron... I need to cut a door in that back there, too. What do I have you linked to, storage-wise? Nothing? Right. Let's take from here. Oh, that wasn't even the right place. How about you? Same thing. And then you need 4 bricks. And that's it. 4 iron pipes and 4 bricks. I know I have iron pipes. I'm getting low on those. We're going to have to make some more at some point here, but I do have 4 of them, plus 5 more. We're actually going to need some of those. I'm probably going to have to make some in order to get the blast furnaces up and running. And then we can tear this building down. Well, I probably need to deal with those water pipes. Because they're probably spraying water all over the place. I didn't pick that one up yet. So no, they're not. Okay, good. They will be, though. And that's the less important part. Let's take this out then. You know what I didn't plan for, though, is what do I do about waste filters? I've yet to actually make one. I've yet to actually implement one. But if I want to do something about them, then I need to plan for it as we plan this building out. That tree is a problem. Problem that I really don't want to deal with. Because I'm not going to worry about it being in the way anymore, because it's not in the way anymore. Once I take all this building down, I just got to be able to get to those bricks. We have to take that branch out. I'll get some dirt and fill this back in, too. We have dirt around. Oh boy, do we have dirt around. I always break down some of those ramps if I absolutely need to. I actually might make the the masonry building bigger and put some of these tables inside, the mining tables inside rather than putting them outside here, just for reasons. Bigger than I intended, I mean. Alright, I'm full. So, let's expand this this construction here, I guess. Aqueduct over there. Again, I don't know if this is as far as I want it to go or not. So we're going to do some planning ad hoc a little bit here. I'm going to go only that far, maybe? Oh, I need to do floor style here. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be big enough. I'm going to probably have to take that next building down. But okay, let's start this plan and then continue it in a minute. I actually might need to make this building deeper than the other ones are in order to make everything work out. Let's see. Wait, where's the stockpile going to be downstairs? Let's see through here a little bit. I think that's the right spot. This is 249. That is a key coordinate for my construction plans. Block 249er. Yep, that's the one. Okay, good. How big are these areas over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that might be good too. I'm gonna leave that open for a moment. You grab these blast furnaces. And output. That might be okay. Spacing-wise. It's definitely going to be a bigger building than I intended originally. Okay, no problem. Let's do this. I fell. Let's do that again. Not the falling part, hopefully, just the planning out part. And yeah, I think this building's going to have to be deeper. Hey, Mark. Welcome in. Let's see. You can go there, right? Yes. In theory. Then you're going to go out there. That's okay. Actually, this building won't have an upstairs apartment. Because it can't. Because I need to deal with the exhaust up there. So this building won't have an upstairs apartment anyway. Is that a problem? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think if I split that building, it'll be fine. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Addicted, welcome in. The Invisible Man. I don't know what that means. But I do know I can take this one off. Does that mean this? Because I can wear that hat. It's like he disappeared. Let's see here. What does the Invisible Man mean? Addicted. Oh, let's see. It looks really good on me. Yeah, it's my best one. Yeah, this building's got to be deeper. And we're going to add another chunk to it then. So I'm going to take these out. And we're going to add more here. Should do nothing so I could be free of a half for a while. Oh, okay. I like how you guys are questionably redeeming with that lately. Let's do this there. And I think, honestly, this next building's going to have to be the same kind of thing. So that'll work out okay, too. Actually, this might be wide enough. Because if I do 3 blast furnaces here, deep, then I can do the other tables here on this side, and that might just be enough. You're really manipulating the system. Yes. Yes, you are. Let's see. So this gotta come out too. So that might be an okay spot. for the size of the building. And my hammer just broke. Good thing we hadn't done anything with this yet, because I need it. Alright, so this dirt needs to come out then. This is going to have to move, which is fine. I'm going to just move it over here like that. And this dirt can come out. We can put it over here. Checking out Satisfactory 1.1. Oh, you hadn't tried it yet since it's when it was an experimental. Oh, I forgot. These need to be boxed in. Crap. That means I need more space here, but I think we'll still be okay. Let me find... Did I pick that other one up? I did. Let's finish doing this, though. Make sure I got this deep enough. Because 2 of these need to be boxed into their own little rooms. The one making steel is the one that needs to not be boxed into its own little room. Basically. Oh, I'm full. Okay, well. There we go. And let me do something with this then. Maybe on the front. Shame on you. I don't know where I want the door yet. That might govern the width of this building, actually, is so that I can put the door in a good spot. That's okay. We'll do that, too. So this will go this way, and then I want another pillar here. Assuming that this is actually wide enough. It may or may not be, which means I might have to redo this pillar. But that'll be alright if I do. I think it'll be wide enough, though. Let me put a block in there so I don't fall through that hole. Since I have this place where I want it now. So if this, then that. This can come out. This can go in. Doot. Doot. And then... No, it doesn't fit. All right. I need a little bit more space. It might just be one more block even. I think I'd like to have the wall that's kind of making these rooms be here. Then I'm going to want the door be there. And so that makes the building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, and then 6 more wide. That's a big old building, but I think that'll be all right. Do I want one more space here? I think I do. Well... yeah, I think I do. So then we'll have a wall here. And a wall here. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I want that wall right there. How can I make this, how can I manipulate this to look that way? Well, I could put this wall here. Have the pipe punch through the wall and then go up. This is the waste line. It'll come through here. You could have it punch through and then go up and then merge with these other ones. That wouldn't be bad. And then I could do the same thing here. Does that give me anything as far as this one goes? No. I still need that space. I still need that one. Okay, so we need one more block here. There. And I can take all this out here, too. All I got. I got room for it, that is.
Poke, poke, poke. Is that
Batman.
all you do?
I'll come in. This will have to continue this way, and that's going to be in the way, but we'll deal with that also in a little bit. Okay. That, and then this brick. You'll be aqueduct. You'll be here. You'll be regular floor. And this one will just look a little different, but this one could be the one that's... This one could be the steel one that's part of the main room, and it's not part of the... Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. A wall. A cube. A wall. Floor would be good. I'll fall in here. Of course, I'm liable to fall in while I'm putting the floor in, but that's another matter entirely. And we can fill this floor in because we're going to have to move all that other stuff out of the way anyway. Okay, so we kind of have an idea here of what we want to have happen. So with that, I can start filling in these walls up front. Although I still don't know how tall this needs to be. So we need to deal with that also. Wall space here. It's going to be taller than the other ones. I do know that much. But I do not know how tall yet. Let me grab a handful of brick. Use the lumber doors. Yeah. Those can go in. Those are going to go right here. Yeah. Handful of brick. Why is my inventory so heavy? Oh, because I have a bunch of crap in there. Okay. Do. Okay, so that's where the pipe needs to come up. Come out. Are they going to work fine if the pipe is bent right away? Sometimes they're weird. I think I'm going to go... don't really want to have to do this twice, but I might have to if it doesn't work out right. If I poke the pipes up through a roof, a ceiling, then I can have just a single tile, like, exhaust area. And then the roof up here. Could do that, I suppose. You'll come up and then you'll turn there. I didn't want to do that then, I guess. That's all right. And then the roof would go on top of this. Things that make you go, These new elevators are really nice. Satisfactory? Elevators? I'm wondering... Oh, personal elevators. Do that, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Although... No. This would still need to be pillar. Up to there. But then I think it's a corner. And I'm out of bricks. That's fine, because this is what I kind of wanted to accomplish anyway up here. Okay, so this whole building needs to get out of the way eventually. This needs to be like this. And that would be a door. Come in here. There'll be a pipe coming there, though. The door would also be, I guess, here. Maybe I don't put the door there, then. Maybe I put the door here. Then this would be open. I'm going to want glass here, though. Well, glass. Windows. Between them, though, I think I'm going to do solid walls. I think. And then that shouldn't be... Yes, it should be, because of the next room. I might need more brick. I mean, we got all that to tear down yet, but I still might need more. It's going to be a very bricked out place here. And I could also use other building materials too, like glass and wood. I kind of really wanted to do brick for this. I might need more brick. Too hungry. I got those over there too I need to get rid of. Okay, this tree, I might have to take this tree out. Oh, just one more branch. Alright, good. These trees are recovering though, from the poisoning that I gave them. Until they're not nearly as weirdly gray and disgusting looking. Yeah, this is going to have to move, and I think the one next to it also going to have to move. I think I can just pull them back. Maybe. Barely. Okay. It was conveyor wall holes, conveyor throughput monitors, and also priority mergers. Yeah, I saw all the patch notes as it was coming out in experimental. So, yeah, there's some good stuff in there, I know. And priority mergers is something that I've complained about for a long time with that. So that's good to see. Doesn't mean I'm going to be playing it anytime soon, but it's good to see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some more brick. So in order to accomplish more brick, I'm going to need... Oh, what goes into brick? Clay? Got it. Plenty. Only took them 6 years. Yeah, exactly. Goes into brick. Clay and shale and sand and wooden molds. I don't know where the wooden molds went, but they're around here somewhere. We'll find them. You can always make more. And then we fire them. Then we need also mortar. Well, it sounds like we need to go take a little trip then to get some clay and shale. I don't remember what the ratio is of that, so we can take a quick look at that. But I think we should also deal with this. Where did I leave that cart? Oh, it's back here. Filled with stuff still. Yes. Let's see. I think blast furnaces are okay. To the point where I can probably just throw some fuel at each one and be okay with it. And then these pipes can go in that storage where the pipes were, if it's still available. It is. I can have my cart back. Weird. Okay, and then this goes here. And I need to get those out of there. Yeah, I could work some... I have 4 bricks in there, too. I could work some lumber into this build. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Putting lumber into the, into this build. The blast furnace build. Redundant, maybe? But it's okay. That is 11. Okay, well then we'll have to figure out where we want to work it in there. This needs to be a wall here, and I need wall fill. Yeah, let's see if we can work some lumber in, either softwood or the hardwood or the regular. Should be done now. The rest of this can go into that wood thingy here. We're done with hewn. Because I need to make some doors or something. But I shouldn't? Question mark? We could make the windows out of wood. What do we have for lumber remaining? Take a look. What kind of lumber? What's it look like? How's it taste? Come here. We have a crap ton of softwood. So maybe we'll do softwood lumber then. Just have a crap ton of it. Don't have that much of the rest of it, so it seems logical to me. This needs to go on top of that other roof for now. The windows, I think, would be a good place to start, though, with the lumber. How easy does it burn? Well, the blast furnaces should be self-contained. If they catch fire externally, then we're in a world of hurt anyways, so I think we're alright. Let's see. Well, I can't do that then. I gotta do this first. So let's take these out and see what it looks like. Oopsie. Exactly. Blammo. Should we do those or should we do these? Probably the regular windows. Yeah. And then the question is, should it be these windows as well? Maybe, yes. Does that one look weird? That one looks weird. We can always paint those too. If we don't like the color of it, we can paint them. Solid single pane window. Well, we have 2. We have the framed glass. And we have the steel, the flat steel. But I don't know if I want to do those. Because, so the flat steel is this one. It has a dark border, single solid pane glass. Double pane would hurt too much, indeed. And then we have the framed glass, which has kind of the silvery edge. And it's still a solid pane of glass, too. Yeah, I like the thought, but the problem that I have is I want the wood border. And I'm not going to get the wood border with those. And I don't want... I want a wood border, not a metal border. I would like to have larger panels. Maybe not that full panel, but like a 2x2 window or something a little bigger would be nice. And I fell again. Okay, Wally, let's fill some holes in, maybe. These two? No, they don't. Okay. Not that I want concrete windows, but I was just wondering. Not the ones that I wanted to fill in, though. These are the ones I wanted to fill in. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll get that. It'd be something to find a modder who could do. That would require models in Blender. Actually, that wasn't the end of the road yet anyways. So this is still a wall here. And that is not. Okay, wood then. Box sleeping over the wall there. Yeah, I think I will leave this as brick here, though. We'll put windows in above the doors. Except that I don't actually want those three. I want that to be brick there, too. All right, let's see if we can seal this in. Upstairs. I don't know if we still have enough or not. Stuff. Enough bricks, that is. I still probably will have to make some. I knew this building was going to be complicated. That's why I've been fretting over it for so long. Let's see. that's still a pillar, right? And then this is this. These aren't even supposed to technically be here. Some idiot put them there. This is still wall here. Aladorn, yes. How'd you know? There's a hunch. Oh, except that that's not supposed to be roof line there yet. That work out okay? I think so. Okay. Hmm. I knew that was going to happen, but I did it anyway. Oh, I'm out of food. There we go. Wonder why I was walking so slow. That would be why. This needs actually another row here. And I'm out of blocks anyway. Can you climb these ladders? No, of course not. Why would you be able to climb a ladder? Go there, please. And then a cube that goes there. And then that's going to be roof line. To there. And then roof corner. That's basically all the bricks I've got, so I still need more. Lots more. Okay, so let's maybe do a little bit of planning here on brick counts. A couple hundred more, maybe? I don't know. Because I need to do basically a mirror of this right there. So at least a couple hundred more. I have some. But only enough to make about 15 or so. 200 bricks would be 190 of the wet bricks. Okay. And a couple hundred wet bricks. Shale wet bricks is going to be 570 sand. Okay, well, we'll at least be able to get rid of some of that garbage sandstone and granite we've got. 380 crushed shale and 1140 clay. I probably don't have that kind of clay. And then the wooden molds, which we'll get some back on. Not that many, only half. Also, yeah, that's right. Okay. So 1140 clay and 380 crushed shale is let's see, divided by or times 4. 380 because it's yeah, divided by 5 times 20, so times 4 is 1520. Well, yes, but that's 1520 shale. But if I did that in truck stacks, it's actually divided by 20 again. That's 76 stacks of shale. Holy crap. No, wait, that's 1600. I don't want that many. 200, that's more like it. Okay. A little less insane. So 76 divided by 5, that's 15.2. So basically 16 stacks of shale. And 228 divided by 10 is about 23. So 16 and 23 is my number. I need to get rid of this wood for right now, though. Put it back down here in the wood place. There we are. And then let's drive out to the whatever that place is, the jungle, and see what we have in stock for shale and clay. I need to make that tunnel taller. I might. I have 36. I'm not going to quite be able to carry all this back, but I do have some of this stuff there in the base. That's 24 stacks. 23. I'll take 23 of those, and I'll take what I can fit of the clay, and I'll carry the rest. And the rest of the clay I'm going to have to get some other way. I may have to bring the excavator out here for this. Not fun. But okay. Yeah, I'd like it to be a little bit taller. Is that, what blocks is that? Yeah, that needs to be a 4th block. For sure. That's what we did with the main tunnel, the mountain tunnel, so that'll be what we do for this tunnel too. Okay, so where can I put this stuff? I have too much crap. I already have clay in there. Oh, I had shale already here. There should be at least one empty stockpile down there, if I remember correctly. But I don't see it. I will stuff that in there for right now. I also have 5 clay in my pocket, too. That can go in there. And let's crush that shale. With this guy. I don't think it can see... It can see that one, of course, but I don't think it can see that other storage. I think it's too far away right now. Yeah, it's too far away. So we'll have to crush this here, which is fine, and then shift it around. So we needed... Where'd my calculator go? We needed 76 total crushed shale, which is not at all what I wanted you to do. Thank you. Go away. Which is 16. Makes 80. Good enough. I only did 16 of those, not 23 of them. Oh, well. Okay. And then you here. Oh, I need to find those molds. They might be over here. Or we don't have any. Both of which are very possible. Or I put them someplace I don't remember where they're at. So we need to make more. And I believe they're the wooden molds, right? Yeah, the wooden molds. So let's make some more. I'll probably find them at some point, but it's fine. Except you're not the one I wanted. You're the one I wanted. Wooden mold. Wooden mold. Those are logging. I have the logging in here. So boards and nails. Nailed it. Need to make some more boards. A couple hundred anyway, maybe? Or just do like 400. Just do like 400. We need to make like 300 some, basically 400 boards. I might have some already, but we'll see. Because I don't know if you can see these boards here. I don't have that many here anyway. Let's make some more boards. I don't necessarily want this linked to this massive thing holding all this wood, because I would like to be a little bit discerning with what would I use. So I may end up having some stockpiles for crafting in some cases, in some places. But we're just going to make a crap ton of wood. Fine. Boards, rather. Let's do like 150, so that's 450. You don't have the right module, though. You don't. That's because it's in here. Yes. I need to make another one of these. All right, that'll do. And then I think what I'd like to do is just link in that storage. Carpentry. As a take from. I'd also like to link in this one here. As a take from. We can shift over some of that crushed shale and get started on the shale bricks. And we need to make some sand, too. What did I want to make of these? 40 for now? Yeah, 40 for now. 114 sand. Yeah, we don't have anywhere near enough clay yet. We're about 10 short. Let's go get some more food, and then we'll make some 114 sand. And then... shift over that shale. Make some bacon real quick before we leave here. Oopsie. Bacon. And it looks like we're going to make some of these kelpie crab rolls, but I need to go get crab for that, so we'll wait on that. That one. And that was not the right thing. These are kelpie crab rolls that I mentioned. So bacon. And I'm going to need to do some hunting soon, too. $114 divided by 3 is what? Not an even good number. We could go with 40. That would be good enough. 120 silica then. And I can do that as crushed granite. I think... No, I think I want to do it as crushed sandstone. But I need to link in the sandstone. I was crushing the sandstone with the other one. 120 divided by 5 is 24. More food. Gonna move those machines in their own building? Yes. That's the plan. I'm trying to get around to, but it's kind of like rearranging deck chairs in the Titanic. Right, basically right in here. Take some of these, though, right away. So that I can shift this stuff over and around and through. Give me these out of the way there. This in there, put this in there. Now I need to go feed more labor into the brick thing here. And then we need to make a couple hundred bricks. To start with. 760 mortar. One does not simply walk into mortar. I have a bunch made. Yeah, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 77. Alright, that's fine. That'll get us started. I'll make some more. We're making some sand. I can make some more sand easily enough. Not there, over here. The very ground you walk on is a slushy mess. Let's see. A lot. 190. 184. $61. 60. Yeah. 60 there. And then do 4 here. 2 crafts there. And then we need to crush that much more sandstone. 184. So that would be 37. Where'd you come from? Wait a minute, how are bricks getting put way the hell over here? Oh, I did that on purpose. Never mind. That was 10,000 men you could do this. I did that on purpose. I just forgot. The mortar should be destroyed. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna have to babysit this though. I hate doing that. Having to do that. But I think what we're going to do is not babysit it. Where'd I put that cart? Is it upstairs still? I think it's upstairs still. I do something different. Oh, I don't need that cart. What that different might amount to is something the same, though. Same and different all at the same time. How we work here. And what that's going to be is working on some of these roads. Or these parking spots, rather. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need lines and spots and lines and spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, right there, liar. There. And then, line. Spots. That one comes out, and those become solids. Okay, good. Corner. There. And here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There and here. These come out. That and this. And then these all become solid. And these come out and become solid. One, two, two, three, four, five, six. These come out as well. I'm going to run out of asphalt at some point, but we have the materials and the wherewithal to make more. I believe that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, it is. This goes in there. That goes in there. These 4 come out. And then I have 6 in my hands. I'm going to do these 6, and then I'm going to grab some more. Nope. Your dog is snoring. Well, I mean, kind of on brand for the breed, isn't it? Do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I might be out before I get that done, which won't be great, but it'll have to do. There. 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 Lines. Lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. I'm too short? Really? Wait a minute. Okay, not 1 short. Even better. Well, then in that case, one of these. You go right there. Didn't even get up for his night meds. He was still asleep. Smart dog.
Oof.
That too. Are you oofing the 1 short thing, or are you oofing something else, Mark? Let's go shift over some more. Off by 1? Yeah, oof by 1. Let's see. Shift over some more stuff. These can go... into here. These can go into there. These can go into there. I think it's oof. Yeah, oof by 1. One block off. Okay, we can let that run for a little while longer. So I want to grab the steam truck, and I'm going to load it up with concrete. And we're going to try to do some sidewalk, too, while we're waiting for that to run. Because I want to try to get this shithole finished today. I don't need that much, though. Let's do, like... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... 12 should be fine. Okay, so the concrete on this side, or, yeah, for the sidewalk, stops here. So let's go ahead and open that up a little. I'll have to get underneath that, so we'll wait on that part. You can move over. So we gotta put parking spaces here. So what do you guys think about keeping this stuff set up to kind of as a demonstration point for the, for what we can do with the, or something similar to this anyway, what we can do with the blocks after, now that we've basically built most everything, do you think we still need it? Or should I just get rid of the damn thing? There's a couple of blocks under there that I need get access to finish, but we'll get those when we move those things. Not keeping it here, for sure, but keeping the idea of it. If I keep it, I'm going to move it down into this area here. It's more about, do I keep the idea of it, or to keep the whatever of it. Yes, it's got to move from where it is, regardless. But in terms of like going through the effort to move it and everything. At least the potty training thing stuck. Well, that's optimism for you. There, Batman. Go ahead and take these out, I think, as well. At least for now, yeah, that doesn't stay. That's one thing that doesn't last forever for a lot of people. Don't want to go that way. This way is the way that I want to go. I still have? I do. There we go. Is that about making a progress museum that you can put things in to show the change from the beginning to the end? No, I have not thought about that. Wouldn't that be more of, I guess I should have done this, a picture thing? Like, should I have taken pictures of... I don't know how far I want this to go. We'll just go that far, I guess, for right now. Should I have taken pictures of things as we kind of went along and captured those? And the answer to that is probably, because I could have put photographs and paintings and things up as we've gone along. But I haven't done that either. So, oops, I missed a block right there. Doggone it. One tile off. Just not sure how else that would work, though, either. And welcome in, by the way, Talon. Okay, well, at least we have sidewalks now. All along this side, except for that tiny little bit there. And all along the side till probably about as far as this building's going to go. So we can put that back, I guess. Can I see that from here? Of course not. It's fine. That there for now. Let's see. You go in there. You're short a couple of clay, which I don't have. We'll have to go dig up some more clay. And then we're short 80 something mortar. Mortar. There. Yeah, we're like about 10 clay short. Actually, I think we're exactly 10 clay short. I think I saw that earlier. What you have with the doors and the stairs and the materials from the base material up to the end stuff, maybe a few basic workbenches. Well, I haven't gotten rid of any of the workbenches yet, but yeah, I could do some sort of a demonstration of the some of the different building materials, like we're talking about with those, but do more than just those. Do a little bit of everything. Is what you're kind of getting at. I think. We could do that. Because we're going to have a few bits and bobs of each thing left over. So we could do that as kind of like, yeah, like a memorial type of thing or whatever. Sure. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to need that little bit of clay. That's fine. And I think we have plenty of brick because we made 320 wet bricks. So we're good on brick. That big ol'... I can go in there. This can go in there. I had my excavator full of... as using that as a storage as well. Full of stuff. Let's see. Let's move. I saw it, but then I lost it again. Somewhere in this crazy mixed up world. There it is. Is that. Let's go back upstairs and see if we can put out some of these bricks. I'm working on it. I need to make some more asphalt. Which I don't have constructed yet. Or set up yet. We just took a bunch of it out, though. Let's see. That's actually going to have to be... solid brick wall, I think, actually. Using the cubes. Yeah. Otherwise, this isn't going to look right. Ah, crap. It was supposed to be roof, not... Ah. You're in my way, too. Those, I think, can just come out. I don't think they're doing us any good anymore. I don't think. I think we can take out some of this wood we know we don't need. especially now that we're building a roof next to it here. I think that's fine. Hello. This... Can't see in there to get the last little bit here. I might be able to get it from down here. Might. Got it. I took 3 timer tries. You go in there, and then let's grab that rest of that brick. Brick, 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 brick. We're gonna need more. Yeah, or when I said I need about 200, I probably need about twice that much more. Okay, so... I think all of these... Is this a room now? No, because I still have this big gaping hole here. Alright. Yes. I want the door to be in the middle. It doesn't have to be. I suppose we could make it a little bit smaller. But I do need it to be bigger than this because it's got to still fit these 3 in it, as well as this and that. So we still need some more room, more floor space. But it doesn't, I mean, yes, I want the door, I wanted the door in the middle. But we do have a lot more to fit in here. So it's a little bit of both. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that puts me literally right there. It's kind of convenient in a way. I have too much crap in my inventory now. Can I put some of this stuff elsewhere, like you and you? So it's a little bit of me being weird, and it's a little bit of me being, I don't know, pragmatic, I guess. Something. You may fall inside. You may fall inside. That's just the stairwell, so we can take this wall down, no problem. And I don't think I'm going to rebuild with this stone. I think the last building is going to be the blue mortared stone. We'll have to make more of... Don't do that. Don't do that. But I don't think I want to build with the orange. kind of using all of that as my the ugliest. Yeah, I mean that's why I purposely didn't make any of it out of any of the ashlar out of it, because I just it's just too much. I think is really what it is. It's not ugly. It's just too much. So if I do this, I'm stuck until I finish the brick. Is that going to be a problem at all? I don't think so. Because the brick just needs mortar, which is in the blue building. I think I'm okay. Because I have a bunch of the wet brick yet, so we just need to fire some more of it, which means we just need to transfer over some more. Mortar. I should just actually get started on because we're going to need it. I think basically what I end up doing is taking down the adobe building and replacing it entirely with the blue stone. You may fall. And that's full. I suspected it would be. Let's go down here to this one. Goes in there. You know what? Let's do that transfer before I forget again. Storage. Here. 1, 2, 3, 400 maybe? I don't know. Let's see how much brick we can make out of what we have in wet bricks. 128. They go 20 at a time, so we can do 120. Yep, 120. So we'll probably have to make some more wet bricks then. And we need some more, 40 more mortar. One of the things I could do to make this a little different, too, is this wall could be solid wood, as opposed to brick. Well, that got picked up. Not what I was intending to do with it, but okay. That's everything but the floor. Can you bring this orange stone back down to the mortar? Yes. You can crush it, and then you can turn that into sand, and then that into mortar. But I'm actually going to use it for the floor down in the basement, so we're not going to crush it. Can I actually see the wood box here? Yes, I can, right there. I hear the bricks tinking above my head. Let's take out the border tiles, but not the fill tiles just yet. Well, except for that one, apparently. This goes. That needs to go. That needs to go. At least if I counted this right. Double check the count, Wally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows, and then the border. Yes, good. Okay. Aqueduct. There. And that needs to be taken out. That corner is going to be a problem. Can I move this one more? No, because of the stupid doors. All right, that corner is going to be a problem. I may have to do some manipulation of things. But I could do, like I said, a solid wood here. Or at least, maybe not solid wood, but, or not, like, do the wood where the windows would be, if there were windows. Kind of thing. That would save me a lot of brick. That might be okay. And I forgot about that again. Dang corner. There. There. Speaking of corners, that corner is going to be a pillar. This corner up here needs to be a pillar. I forgot. Cube. Can I get that? That'll actually be a roof block, not a... Oh, and then it's not right. Oh, that's why it's not right. I had the wrong damn setting on. Perfect. Do this. Up. Wait, that's not the right spot anyway. Not the right spot. So actually you need to be a pillar that stops at the top of this machine. No? I saw 3. That'd be better than not, but here we are. Get one more in there? Or is that you? That's where you're at. Alrighty, fine. And then we can do this. Those will all definitely be windows. Windows, windows, windows. And I forgot about putting that block in again. Yeah, that part I'm going to have to do some shenanigans, I think, to get it to work properly for now. So what do you think? Maybe fill that wall in with wood? I could have also done some wood here in the floor, too. What if I do, like, a hallway? Too wide kind of thing here of wood. That might look good. Wood might look good. And then this would be more for the ceiling then here. And then I'll put doors. Maybe I'll do a double door on the back then too with this one. That way it looks the same. Floor. I do the floor. I mean, like 10 of these. Or should I do the cube? The floor. Portal power. Even that roof's going to be a pain in the ass. Nope, I should have one in the corner too. Come on, I saw it. Back in there. Here it is. All the way over. All the way. One more. This can go... that. Have any more bricks in the orange roof stockpile? Do. Gonna need all the help we can get. Actually, that might be some of the help we need. Right there. Can I... Ooh. How do we get that from inside? Go there. To there, I guess. Then I should have taken those away because then I could have used them from here. Hungry? I go up this stairway. Grab that to here. With those root pieces slope. One's on the end. On that end? No. I want them to be square because we're going to have another building pressed up here against it that will probably look the same, but I haven't decided yet. Portion that sticks out the back. No, because this building's going to be this deep too. Because all these tables and machines have to go in there. So, it's going to be a similar type of thing. How many bricks do I have? 24. 23. I remember that I needed one over here. How many bricks do I need for this floor? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I think that's 15? Or 13, I mean. Yeah, 3 times 5 minus 2. Yep. So 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 65. I need another 42 bricks. No, I don't need that many. Well, yes, I need 40 bricks. I need to take those two out. So put doors in there. I have lumber doors around here someplace. Those aren't though. I think they're down here someplace. Lumber door. No, it's not, Batman. Nope, it's not. Nice try, but nope. These will swing in because all the doors on the back are swinging in. Doors on the front swing out. Oh, we need bricks for this too. So yeah, we're gonna need a few more. So I will make that a solid wood wall, I think, just for my own something. I think that'll look fine. Wall shape, though. Kind of matches then the rest of the windows and things. Also, I'm going to want lumber doors for these rooms here too, I think. Or maybe I won't put doors on them. We'll see. I can decide that later. I'm going to move the display pieces. We're not going to do it right now. Yeah, so I need 40-something more bricks. Shit. Well, I'll make what I've got. I need a little bit more mortar to do that, though. I'm going to have to make 60. No, I have more bricks. I have more. I will make 40. I have more. Third smelter room? Nope. It's going to be open. It needs to be open. Because it needs to have links to the tables that are going to be out in the other room. Talking about adding the wall in, right? I don't know how much of this I needed. That was a good number. Okay, so we need clay and shale. I have the shale, I just need the clay. I need sand, too. I'll leave this floor the way that it is. You're going to complain you're not in a room because of that. Right. Let's manipulate that briefly. Or, well, temporarily, I shouldn't say briefly, because I don't know how long it's going to stay manipulated, but... let me grab some of these. And I'm just going to fudge this corner in by doing this. Totally sane. Totally logical. And I need to fix this room now. And it's complaining about the tier because of these blocks here. And it's going to complain. That one's not going to work until we get this floor replaced, basically. So all of these things you can get picked up. All of these things. All of these things. I think you can move up front. Maybe like there under the window. The grindstone needs to be over here too, because this is the thing that I'm going to use a lot of. The front. There? Yeah. Anvil could stay right there, I suppose. Let's put in 2 tables that I put in this thing. Need to get rid of those. We're going to put them out someplace, but not right now. This. And you... take those 2 out. And then when I add them into this one. They're on the same claim. Come on. There we go. The wall's not on the claim, but that doesn't matter. So this is going to be the blast furnace that smelts the steel. And so it needs to be in the room with the power hammer, which is this one. So I might move over there in the corner because it has it needs a power hammer for springs, rivets, rebar, and that might be it. Pipes and pipes. The power hammer needs to be in the same room as that, obviously, but also needs to be in the same room as the blacksmith table to make the tools. So that's why we left that here. I have that here somewhere. Where the hell's that at? Oh, there it is. So that can go, it doesn't really matter where, but maybe right next to it. And then just for no good reason, I'm going to keep the, whatever this thing is called, out as well. That's backwards, though. Bloomery. There. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the power hammer in the corner. Okay, so how much of this do we have? 38. That's 30. Eight. And then this is all just regular old brick floor. Floor shape here. Back in the corner. 20. $18. But I do have a few more bricks because I have the ones that are these pillars on the lab building, and we're going to change the lab building. I have an idea for it. It'll come in a little while. I was hoping to get to it today, but it's not going to happen today. Let's the brick thing I think I will deal with gathering that stuff up off camera. So this is kind of what I wanted to have. So these each count as a separate room of 105 volume. You're missing something tier-wise here, though. What's up with your tiers? Empty corner block. Is that because of the door? If that's the case, then I have to, then I do have to do a... Oh, no, it's that one. That's going to be filled with a pipe. Steel pipes? I need to use steel pipes for this. No, iron pipes are fine. Okay, good. Pipes. Let's grab some pipes real quick. I'm going to want to have... actually, I'll need some copper pipes, too. Which I think I have some made, but I'm not positive on that. We'll have water coming in from down below, right here. This is the hole. Actually, I can take... Speaking of holes, I can take the holes out. And then, actually, these will be... they could be iron pipes. I think I'm going to make them copper pipes. The wastewater pipes. Or should I do the opposite? Either way. Those will come in and go out those spots from below. These outputs will go up to some height. And then they're actually going to squiggle back here. And then we'll have back here, maybe right there or something, the waste filter. Processing that wastewater from all three of those. Yeah, maybe there. We'll see. Getting some lag here. And then we'll also have exhaust pipes. Right, that's the other thing I need to put in here. Drop those in there. Those in there. What do you think? Should I do copper pipes for the input water or copper pipes for the output wastewater? And then vice versa for the input for the output wastewater and the input water, clean water. You're here, so this will go there. And then we'll have, I think, an exhaust above the middle one. For the actual, like, air exhaust. Smog exhaust. That'll be iron pipes. Copper for input makes more sense. You're the engineer, Mark. Whatever works best. I don't think it matters. And there's 6 more bricks we can have. Take these with me. And we'll do this. Like that. Like that. And we'll have to make some more iron pipe. The waste. Yeah, and for the exhaust. Let's see, the pipe thing is here. Your module needs to be one that's already in it. The smelting. Yeah. So just make a mess. Yes, that's basically my build. Thank you, Jonathan. 40 more pipes there, and I do believe I have some copper pipes. But I might not. Oh, they're there. But I'm going to need more. I'm going to need a lot more. Because where I have to get the water from is going to be quite the stretch. So this will need a little bit more work to get this finished. The water's going to come up from below, which means I'll have to dig that out. But from below, and actually just drop down in there. It's going to come along this way, which is why these holes are exactly where they are. And then it's going to come along the road. Up right under the road, basically. And then that will come from the river right under the bridge here. So there's going to be a long stretch of pipe coming in. I could bring it in over here, but I think that's kind of more fun. Brick stuck to the wall in that room. Huh? How about that? Upstairs. Where? How about that? Oh, right there. Oh, yeah, that one. Oop, I missed. Dang it. I'm going to go upstairs and fix that, too. I remember when I did that, then I forgot about it. Forgot to remember to forget. There we go. Yep, it was a temporary step, and then I forgot about it. Give me some of these pipes. Finish the exhaust anyway today. Really wish you'd climb those frickin' ladders on these machines. There. There. So that'll serve as a shared exhaust. I could have just done straight up from all of them, but I like the idea of having shared exhaust better. And then these are the wastewater, so those will be iron pipes. Those will come out like this. And then probably just maybe to stay here on the ground behind the machines. That might be okay. No, they need to be up. Yeah, they need to be up. Because game is goofy sometimes. There. We'll take them up maybe just above head height here. So I can walk through here. And I fell. You ran lumber in the big room to mirror the other side of the lumber. So the reason I don't want that is because I wanted the backs of the brick. If I understand what you're saying correctly here, is as over there. I wanted the brick to be kind of there as a fire gap, even though I was talking about not needing such a thing. There's some of this copper. So I don't know that I want to do that just for that reason. You and you on the floor. Come on over here. Yeah, no, I want the brick there because this lumber's in the center. Even though it's not exactly centered, it is in the center. And so I want to have all brick on that side. So that'll be at this height, which means we actually have to poke a hole in that wall there too. And then this one will come out and over and up. And that's where we poke the hole in, I think. This comes across, and we'll have to get this one out. And then those have to go outside somehow. Maybe I'll put them out right through there. Might be good. So poke that hole in and poke that hole in, and then I'll need these pipes still. There. Yeah. And here. Yeah. 2 more bricks. I'm finding all kinds of bricks, guys. 2 more pipes. Maybe 3 more pipes. Let's take some. Some more pipes. You'll go there. Sometimes the hammer doesn't place the pipes, which is a little weird, but that's okay. Yeah, just 2 more pipes. And the reason I put those up is because if you put a pipe here, then it curls in like it's connected to that, even though it can't. So I wanted these up, but then I wanted them above my head so that I didn't have to hit my head on them all the time. So that's kind of what that ends up with. So that's the wastewater. It's connected to each one of these outputs. And we'll process that with the wastewater filter as part of the future. We need to run the whole water line yet, so we'll do that next time, I think. And then we'll see kind of what else we get up to. We need to place the lab also. The lab will also feed off of that new water line too, by the way. So it's going to be a bit of a compoundy thing. Where the heck? Wrong thing. A bit of a compoundy thing, but that should be okay. Hey, there's a random brick in there too. So we'll make some more copper pipe. We have plenty of copper. We just have to smelt it, but we should be able to smelt now. This will be maybe... Oh, no, we can't because we need to put the... Wait, what do we need to do with this room? Empty corner block still. Not you. Not you. Is it because of the door? Corner block. The pipe counts. That pipe's good, that pipe's good, that pipe's good. Pipe counts as a block. So we should be okay pipe block-wise. Where the heck is the empty corner block at, then? Unless it's the door. You know what? Let me take one of these doors off. Put it here. Swing in. Does that fix this room? No. Tier 0, empty corner block. Did I miss a block there? No. Pipe counts as block. Yep, exactly. My thoughts exactly. I'm gonna manipulate this a little bit. Is there a mod for that? Probably not. Still thinks there's a missing corner block. So it definitely wasn't the pipes. I know where it is. I know where it is. I know where it is. It's on the roof. Calzamar knows too. Fudge. It's these that are missing here. I bet. That should cover it, though. I'm going to tweak those, I think, a little bit, but that should cover for now. Three. Good. And you? 3. Good. And we're at 2.96 out here, which is fine. Take those 3 blocks back out again. It's going to complain again about... Yeah, we're down quite a bit again because those are bad. These are good, so that's good. That one? And this one. And... oh, Addicted knows. Sorry. Saw the color. And... yeah. Addicted knew where it was. That block is being weird right there, but I think it's okay. Yeah, it's just being weird. But it is still tier 3, so we are good to go, and we don't need the door. Which I might put doors there anyways, but we don't need the door, and that's the important part. We'll have to make some if we want them, but there we are. Okay. So, this one will be, I think, my my quicklime smelter. So we'll have a module for that in there. Let's do storage, nope, and nope, and nope. The door fixed the wonkiness of the brick. That one? Oh, you're talking about that wonkiness of the brick. Yes, I know. That's why I might put door in there. Put door in there? Yeah, I might put door in there just for that. I agree. Or I could make these pillars also. We could do that here, here, and even up here. Although if I did one here, I'd want to do one here as well. And I might make these brick too to kind of match the front. I'm not sure, but I kind of like the big wooden wall there. So maybe I won't. But if you guys have thoughts on that, by all means, express them thoughts. Otherwise, but if I do pillars there, then I might want to do pillars in the back corners too. Is there a swing inwards? Talking about back here, because the kind of thought is this is like the back door of a shop, and in the back door of a shop, you would have the door swing inwards, but on the front door of a shop, you'd have the door swing outwards, I think. I don't know. Kind of a weird thing in my brain. Somewhere I have a smelting module. So I will need to find that one. I have no idea where the F it is. That's the advanced smelting one. I don't know what I did with it, but it's around here somewhere. Might be in here. It is. Good. There it is. That one goes in this one. So this will be doing iron, gold, and copper. And so let's see. That covers. This doesn't count. Steel is in the one on the right. This one doesn't really count. This one again. Quicklime's the one on the left. This one here doesn't really count. This one's the one on the right because it's the same as that. And then these ones down here are all the one on the right. So that's kind of what we want to have happen here, is have all the steel advanced smelting stuff be done there. Have all of the iron, the base smelting stuff, the iron, copper, and gold smelted there. And then have the quicklime smelted, for lack of a better word, there. But we're going to leave this here for now. And in the next time we're here, which will be, what's today, Saturday? Tuesday, we're going to try to move that lab building over here. I think what I'm going to do is put in a road service drive here, though, that'll take us out to the wheat farm. And then after that will be the lab building, kind of standalone-ish, which means that I want to tweak that roof so that we have a sloped line there. And then the lab building would be like in this area. And then over here, I think we'll try to build the laser area, I think. We'll see how that works out. But the road bed there, or the road there, is going to go out toward the wheat farm, because we need to have a road out to the wheat farm. We haven't had that yet, and we're going to need more wheat. So we're going to do that too. I'll get some more asphalt roads made, because we're going to need those for parking spaces as well as that road. And I think we're also going to need some for the gas station whenever we get to that. And I want to make this ramp up to this landing all asphalt as well. And then we'll see what we can do with the rest of this stone road. If we can't do anything with it, we'll just destroy it, because that's fine too. So let's leave this here for now. Find ourselves a raid target and get on out of here. Who's live? How about we raid Dragonheart Wormkin? He's playing Satisfactory 1.1, I presume, and working on something with pipes. I can't tell just yet what it is, but we'll see what he's up to. It might be coal generators. It might be something more advanced. I'm not sure, but let's stick around for that raid, because if you stick around, you're counted, and that makes the channel look a little bit better, and also makes the gives you guys some extra channel points and all those things. And then tomorrow night, come and join us for Sunday Shenanigans. Jeff should be back by now, and IT might be here. Lazaric might join us, and we'll get unrailed again. So we'll see how that plays out. And then finally, next week, again, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, join me back here for more Eco. If you aren't already looking at my YouTube channel, following my YouTube channel, make sure you do so, because you're missing like half my content. This week, we have been exploring some games for Steam Next Fest. We have 2 more demos, tomorrow and Monday, and then we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled content. So come and take a look at those, and also come and join us for the regularly scheduled content. And yeah, there's content there that's not here. So if you're not following me over there, you're missing half of everything. And then finally, come and join us on Discord, where we hang out, share memes, talk about games, technology, and many other things. And then also have a community game night on Friday nights. Last night we played golf with your friends. It was good times. And we also play games like Jackbox and Goose Goose Duck and browser games of different types. Basically anything that's multiplayer that is cheap or free, and stuff that you can come when you're able to and don't have to be there weekly, that kind of thing, so that you don't miss anything if you aren't able to be there. All right, so let's get ready to raid, and we will see you all again tomorrow night for Sunday Shenanigans. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and redeeming. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye for now.